Welcome back. We don't like hiccups, do we? Oh, Bubby. Oh, Bubby, come here. Whether I put it in Hayden's update for 6 weeks, because it has been happening since then, or if I put it in the next update, I'm not sure. But basically the last couple of weeks, I've had the worst pimples, like breakouts around my mouth, on my face. Don't know if you can see, but it's like, it's weird. And my skin feels really weird, like it's really dry in patches and then really oily in other patches. That's been happening, and I don't know where any of my like stuff for my skin has gone. I used to have this jojoba oil-based moisturizer. It was amazing, super nice, and felt nice on my skin. Did heaps of good things for my skin. I don't usually use products in general, but I was using that every day and my skin was getting really, really good, and I was like, awesome. And then we moved house and now I don't know where it is, and this is happening. So I'm going to start trying to find that stuff, and then I'm going to do an actual skincare routine because I need to look good for this wedding, or at least not like this. We're not standing today. Oh, we are standing today. Oh, you really don't like these hiccups. These judges think that's the style you need to stick to. Look at this standing. Oh. I don't pull him back up, by the way. He sees himself. Never mind.
The dish where you cook them?
Yeah.
To make them dishwasher?
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh. We're still... I reckon he'll love a bouncer when he's older. You know those things that you put them in and they just sit there and bounce with their feet? What's the matter? Yeah, Mummy's still. Mummy's still here. I'm just going to do a 7-week update, I've decided, for me and Hayden. Oh, you guys are disappearing a bit there. Because a couple of things have changed. Yeah, as for us, I'm now on meds, he's now on meds, everyone's on meds. He had his vaccines last week. It was meant to be an update for me and Hayden. He's 1 day off 7 weeks. So this will be the 7-week update, but he's not 7 weeks till tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm getting pimples all around my face. My skin feels terrible. I started exercising, we went over that. I'm gonna start eating healthy. I'm thinking of doing like some diets, obviously not diets because this thing is breastfeeding. And I'm not gonna like reduce calories because I'm hungry all the time. That's the thing. I'm always hungry and I'm always thirsty. It's just like a constant state. And I'm always craving chocolate. Like, I love chocolate, and I've always been a person that eats way too much chocolate and craves way too much chocolate. But this is to a whole new level. Like, I need chocolate so often. It's worse than my pregnancy cravings. But I'm thinking of doing like 5 days of diet and then 2 days off or something. But I'll try different diets to see if I can find one that I like. But the first one I want to try is the Mediterranean diet because I feel like that would really suit what I eat. It limits sugar, it limits processed foods. It also limits red meat quite often, which works out for me because I'm not going to eat meat, obviously. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was his eye. He's got a blocked tear duct. Sometimes it gets really bad, especially if he's crying and then it dries. So yeah, I've just been wiping his eye, keeping the gunk out of it. I need to wipe it again. And massaging his nose where his tear duct runs. Just when he's feeding. He doesn't like it very much, but if he's feeding, he's like, sure, whatever. So he had really bad cradle cap. Well, no, he had dry skin. The normal newborn, like, dry skin that generally just goes away on its own. And it was almost starting to go away. But not everyone, there was a couple of people telling me, like, oh, you should be moisturizing that. You need to put moisturizer on it. Or put oil on it, or do something with it. It's cradle cap and needs to go away. And I was like, I don't think it's to cradle cap level, but whatever. So when we went for his 6-week appointment with the doctor, I was like, is this cradle cap? What do I do about it? She was like, it's not cradle cap yet. It's just atopic dermatitis. It hasn't reached cradle cap level. But you should probably be moisturizing it quite a few times a day. And I was like, oh, okay, because I've just been washing it with plain water. I haven't done anything to it. I put moisturizer on it once, and his whole, I I don't know if he was like allergic or something, or the moisturizer was the problem, but it turned into cradle cap. It went yellow and crusty and moist and gooey, and it was disgusting. And he looked a bit manky, didn't he? But yeah, it went really bad, and then I was like, great, now I feel so much worse. I ended up ringing up my aunt, and she was like, you can put oil on it, it might just loosen it, and then you can just wash it away. But I was way too scared to put oil on it, so I literally just got him in the bath, and I did put a bit of shampoo. There's like a shampoo wash, QV shampoo and wash, or wash and shampoo sample bottle that we got. So I put that in his hair, and there was a little bit on the cloth, and I just sat there and like rubbed the cradle cap. He didn't seem bothered by it at all, so I just kept doing it. And I ended up rubbing most of it off, and then after we got out of the bath, he was feeding, and we were just laying on the bed, him feeding, and what was left just was like, I just went like this while he was feeding, and it was just like dry, not dry, it wasn't dry skin, but it was like dry skin. It just sort of dandruffy came off onto all over my bed. But anyway, it came off, and now he's still got a little bit, he's got like one little patch on his head that didn't come off, and a little bit across his eyebrows. He's really hating me tickling his head. But like, other than that, it looks amazing now. It looks like a head, not, I don't even know, a cracked pavement or something. This thing sweats so much, and it's always super duper hot. Like when you go out, or when I go over to people's places, and everyone's like, oh, I'll put a beanie on him, I'll put mittens on him, oh, why doesn't he have socks on? And I'm like, because he's sweating and he's overheating. And it's just frustrating because they think I'm a terrible parent because I'm not putting enough layers on my baby. But I'm like, my baby does not need layers. He is weird, very weird. Oh, bless you. He's been drooling heaps the last couple of days, which is terrifying me. I keep checking his mouth, but I don't see any teeth coming through. But I'm like, I hope there's no teeth coming through, because I won't like that very much. My nipples are too sore. Bend your legs. Go. Boop. Go. Oh, there we go. Oh, do the hokey pokey. That's what it's all about. Kitty cat doing to mum? Hey? Your kitty cats come to see what you're doing. Like, most babies can touch their toes to their nose, but this one just doesn't bend. We are just going on a walk, aren't we, kiddo? Hey? I've no idea where we are. Not a clue. Oh, there's someone coming with a puppy dog. Better go there. Walkie, walkie, walkie. Oh. Person with the puppy dog didn't come this way. You reaching behind that blanket, bitch. Oh, mum's connected. That's silly. That was silly, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know where we are. Nice little bush. You see those yellow flowers over there? These trees, I have so many stories of these trees. They're very spiky. See if I can focus. These trees are super spiky, and they used to grow everywhere on a friend's house, at a friend's house on their property that I like grew up on. And we used to have a quad bike. We used to literally go bush bashing and just mow these things down with the quad bike, which resulted in a lot of prickles everywhere. A bug just flew in my mouth. Oh, and there was a peewee there and I did not even see it. Mudlark, sorry, magpie lark, peewee, whatever you want to call it. Ew, he loves staring at the Dettol. I don't know why. But, hold on. Ugh, the Uncle Toby's has slid down is under our head. As I was saying, we used to go bush bashing and run over all those bushes. It was good fun. That's the end of the story. There's not much to it. I used to say that it wasn't damaging because they were bad. Now that I know better, I'm like, are they really bad? But it's a farmland, like you don't want big spiky bushes on it, so I don't know. There's like water down there, like a little river. You can hear all the frogs and crickets. Oh, stop pulling your blanket down. This is why you've got to have cold arms, because you keep pulling your blanket down. I mean, up over your face. Of course you smile as soon as I put the camera away. Yeah. Guess what? It's out again, and you missed it. Hey? Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Which way should we go? Left or right? Let's go right. Looks more interesting, doesn't it? He's so cute. Behold the Perth Hills in the background. Oh, it's a little lookout. I might go up here. Yeah, so there's a little lookout here that looks over some marshland. My battery died literally just as I reached the top of the little lookout place that we found. So I'll have to walk back there and get more video of what I missed out on videoing. That made sense. So yeah, we just went on a walk, which was pretty cool. Pretty interesting, wasn't it, kiddo? I'm going to try and start going on walks more often. And see where I end up. Go in a different direction each time, I guess. But yeah. I forgot, I didn't even tell Luke that I was going to do a 7-week update.
Today?
Well, no, tomorrow, but I did a little bit of it today because,
You didn't tell me that.
I just did a little bit because I was sitting down bored and had the camera in my hands, and I was going to mention, I think I mentioned his eye goop. Yeah, your eye goop. Your eye goop, puppy.
22 degrees, apparently.
And then, also what happened with his cradle cap. I think that's about it. We got lots of videos from today with him roly-polying and lots of tummy time and stuff, so I'll put that all in.
Yeah, definitely worked, didn't it?
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway. Bye, guys. One kid. Oh gosh, there it goes.
Hey, come on, back. Oh, thanks, babe.
Oh, well, he rolled over. Okay. Oh, we're going this way now. What are you doing?
The way to reduce your risk.
And there he goes. You
It's
can
not
just
pulling,
slide
you
around
just gotta
upside.
roll places.
Done that before.
That feeling right there.
Oh, we're throwing up. Where's the wipes?
No.
I didn't expect that. I was recording my stomach. Because it's very blooby. Oh my gosh, look at that. Blub, 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 blub. It's like bouncy and bouncy ball.
That's all the stuff you have for that.
Look how,
baby.
stretched out my ribs are.
You want to zap
They're
it?
just donk. Oh wait, I was gonna see my diastasis is non-existent. You can see a little bulge there.
In the morning, baby, we're going to have to go through all the,
Down to
go do all the dishes and everything.
just under 2 fingers.
Babe, quick, turn the big light off. I'm going to go.
We're getting ready for bed. And then you get one last feed. And then you go, nice. Okay. Better go deal with that thing. Just started in this way. It's so weird. Bye, people.
Bye, people.
Why are we saying people?
CBD this afternoon, as we know, New South Wales Police have just reported in that the man is in custody. That they don't believe he was working with anyone else, and at this stage,
What's that sound?
to indicate their response that it is just